Kelly, who just gave that rousing round of applause for Parika. William Kelly is a political satirist and producer for the Emmy Award-winning TV. He currently pens the very popular Bill Kelly's Truth Squad and the Tea Party Report for the conservative DC daily, The Washington Times. He is also the host of the Kelly Truth Squad on AM 560 WIND. A longtime anti-tax activist, Kelly was the executive director of the National Taxpayers United of Illinois, an affiliate of the National Taxpayers Union, and formerly was the Republican candidate for Illinois Comptroller. Bill Kelly will be speaking today about the World Trade Center Mosque and the culture of anti-American hatred that has been accepted by the Obama administration, the mainstream media, and the entertainment industry. The acceptable culture of anti-American hatred impacts the larger economic priorities of the current administration and its socialist tendencies, which are quickly destroying what America is all about. Please welcome me in joining William Kelly.
Thank you, Frank, and thank you everybody here today. Thank you, Tea Party. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, and how's everybody doing? I think I was going to talk about that Victory Mosque that they want to build in New York, but is there anybody here that's for that? No. Okay, well then, let's not waste any time talking about that. Let me take a quick poll, just so I know what I believe, okay? Like a real politician, I got to take a quick poll in order to find out what I believe, okay? Who here loves America? Okay. Who here loves freedom? Who here loves a little city named Chicago? All right, a few people. Well, can I be honest with you? I love Chicago. But you know what? I love the Chicago of my grandfather. The Chicago of my father, okay? The Chicago that believed that if you worked hard and you played by the rules and you didn't expect a handout from anybody, that you would succeed. In Chicago today, they call that conservative extremism. Have you ever seen the movie The 300? 300? Yeah. That's what it's like being a conservative in Chicago today, except minus 299. It's like, okay, everybody, shields up. Oh, wait a second, I don't have a shield. Okay, but you might be asking yourself, why did this guy drive out here today to talk about the city of Chicago? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I think it's important. The same way that Afghanistan is important in the war against terrorism. Because just like Al-Qaeda uses Afghanistan to launch their dirty bomb attacks around the world, the corrupt Chicago politicians use Chicago to launch their dirty, corrupt bomb attacks across the entire state of Illinois. And now, throughout the entire United States of America. So I have a plan. It's a surge, okay? And I'm going to put a timeline on that surge. I know that the experts say do not put a timeline, right? But I'm going to put a timeline. A very specific timeline. 2010, 2011, and 2012. 2010, we're going to carry the state of Illinois for Bill Brady. Is Bill Brady here yet? Because I'm sure he probably gets nervous every time I mention his name. He's like, oh no, they're going to put that on the news. Bill Brady has already done something that very few Republican candidates can do. He won a Republican primary in the state of Illinois. I know there's a few independent candidates here today that probably see the humor in that. Okay, fine. Bill Brady has already done something. He's already stood up to something. He's already survived something that very few real Republicans can stand up to and survive. And that is the Illinois Republican Party. Okay, enough sour grapes. 2011, stage 2 in our surge. Okay? What's going on in 2011? 2011 is when the city of Chicago and I believe all local municipalities throughout the entire state of Illinois have elections. This is very important for conservatives, for real people and independents. Okay? Don't take these local offices for granted. This is where the real change takes place. This is where your local issues, taxes, schools, everything are affected. So I'm going to ask each and every single person here, thank you, to please look at your local officials, committeemen, councilmen, mayor, dog catcher, whatever the office is. Run for it and win it. And 2012, okay? This is the perfect game that we have to pitch, and we have to make it a perfect game. Otherwise, I believe it's game over. 2012, we have to work together to carry the state of Illinois, Barack Obama's adopted home state, right? We have to carry the state of Illinois for a conservative candidate for President of the United States of America. Who here watches the History Channel? I love the History Channel. I love the stories of heroism. From the Greeks, to the Romans, to the Founding Fathers, people who stood up when it wasn't easy, when it wasn't popular. That's the real story of these heroes, is that it was not handed to them on a silver platter, okay? I'm convinced that if we stand up and we pitch that perfect game, 2010, 2011, and 2012, someday they will say that we, the Tea Party, saved the greatest country in the history of the world, the United States of America. Thank you very, very much for being here. God bless you.